Never debate a great opportunity with a fool, for they're only preoccupied with proving you wrong than actually trying to understand the opportunity. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, everyone. The place where we follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. Today, we're going to talk Aerodrome Finance and why I honestly believe Aerodrome Finance cannot fail. There's a lot of you out there. You're holding Aerodrome Finance, or you used to hold Aerodrome Finance, and because of when you got in or how much you invested into the token and how much you have given back in gains with the current market decline and past past declines, you gave up on the token. You may hold it, but you may not be as bullish. And I'm going to give you reasons today why you need to be a little bit more bullish, but why I believe that Airdrome Finance is truly going to either reach $10 or at least come close to that $10 mark. And if things continue to do well in the market and the market go where everyone has expected it to go, then we could be looking at $20 or more. But that's going to take time. Right now, we're talking about this short time right now and why I believe it cannot fail. This is your first time here. Thank you for giving this channel a chance. I ask that you do me a really big favor and smash that like button if you like videos on Aerodrome Finance or uh, Velodrome Finance. We cover that too here as well. If you want to see more videos like this, you tell me by the amount of likes that we get. Put us on up in that algorithm. Make sure you drop me a comment as well. Let me know how you feel about Aerodrome Finance, if you still hold it, if you're still bullish. And hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. For all the newcomers, there's a lot of great things down below that you can check out, namely my website. You can get some discounts on cold storage wallets such as a Tangent or a Ledger. I have both, but I've migrated everything now to the Tangent because it is so easy. With that said, let's just jump over here and let's talk some Aerodrome Finance. Okay, guys, we're over here. We're looking at the current price of Aerodrome Finance. Talked to a few people down in the comments, and with this last dip we got, which was what's the day? The day the 5th. What's the day the 5th? No, the day the 6th. Today's the 6th, and on just yesterday, some of you took advantage of the 48-cent decline of Aerodrome Finance, and you're already up. This is what I'm talking about. These flash crashes and these things that's going on, it passes. It passes. To make the money, when you see these big dips like someone in our community did, they went in, they took advantage, they grabbed some, and they're already up. You can't beat it from 48 cents to 67 cents. And as Bitcoin continues to improve, so will Aerodrome Finance. But this video is about why I believe that they cannot fail. And this is not financial advice, first off, and pending regulation, market volatility, and sentiments, anything can fail. Yes, anything can fail, including Bitcoin. Yes, I said that. But here's why I don't believe, if we continue where we're going, and I believe we will. You can see what's going on with cryptocurrency as it is. The our policies and different things are getting a little bit more relaxed. So jump over here, and I'm gonna jump over here mainly because I want to jump over to Airdrome Finance Twitter. And for the longest time, they're always, if you follow Airdrome Finance's Twitter, one thing you will see immediately is they're always comparing themselves to Uniswap. Look at this with their slipstream. Look at this. You get 66% of APR on Uniswap, and then on Airdrome Finance, um, you have 143%. And everything in every category that you notice right here, uh, Aerodrome Finance is always comparing themselves, and they are blowing Uniswap out the water. Those are the ones that they're always comparing themselves to. And the reason that they compare themselves to Uniswap is because Uniswap is the OG of these dexes. They're the OG when it comes to anything like this. I remember when I first got into crypto and I first started using decentralized exchanges, one of the things I couldn't figure out right away because I was new is, man, how do I change my ETH and how do I swap it from ETH to, say, I'm just using this as an example, to Brett? How do I change these two tokens? And every video I searched and everyone that I knew who was a little bit more educated on crypto than me, they would always say, go to Uniswap, go to Uniswap, go to Uniswap. So what did I do? I went to Uniswap. I would always go to Uniswap and I would always make the swap. And this is back in the last bull cycle that I was in. But quickly, using Uniswap was as synonymous as using the word Google. Now, when people tell you to do an internet search, they always say, do a Google search. Google search it. You don't hear them saying, go to all um, these other search engines. You don't hear that too much. But with Uniswap, it was always, oh, just go to Uniswap. Well, when you have powerhouses like that, you're gonna have people that come to you and they coming at you. Like, take Microsoft. I believe it's Microsoft have Microsoft Edge. They, let's be honest, all intents purposes, they wanted to dethrone Google. They still haven't done that. But with Aerodrome Finance, you can tell that their target is being the number one when it comes to swapping tokens. They want the base network to be the number one, pretty much DEX that is out there. Those type of things that take time, but it's not impossible. And they're showing you the proof right here. When you come down and you look at everything that they're doing, they're always comparing themselves to Uniswap because what they want to do is get in the retail investors like us head and make us understand that they're going to be number one. The only problem that I foresee with that, the biggest difference between Uniswap and Aerodrome Finance, besides price, is that Uniswap is used by everyone, whereas Aerodrome Finance is solely based on the base network. Solely based. So you're not going to be able to use them as a liquidity pool to say to go off and buy another token off some other platform. You're really not going to be able to do it. But that also means that as the base network grow, as they grow, because we always have to keep this in mind. Aerodrome has not been around long at all when you have something like Uniswap who's been here forever. These guys have been here forever. If you look at their all time and you go back here, you can trace these guys back to, where is it? As far back as 2020. So these guys have been, they've established themselves. And I think it's unfair, and I find this a lot. I think it's unfair when people really crap all over Aerodrome because Aerodrome just got started. I'm pretty sure back here, and when Uniswap got started, you had people who didn't believe it. You look at Uniswap right here, the $5.84 price. People probably didn't even believe that. You look at it, the all-time high for Uniswap is at $44. And that was hit on May 2nd, 2021. 3 years ago, people, and that was during the bull cycle. People haven't even given the likes of Aerodrome Finance a chance yet. This is their first bull cycle. This is their first bull cycle. You have people dumping on them already. Now, if you look here with Uniswap as well, you got a market cap of $3 billion. These guys are $3 billion market cap. Volume that's going in there is almost $200 million 20 every 24 hours. They got a total supply of 1 billion tokens. and they don't have a max supply either. Fully diluted market cap of 5 billion as well, almost 6 billion. And then if you jump over here and you compare Aerodrome, they're similar. They got a total supply of almost 1.2 billion tokens, no max supply either. And their volume is 24 hours is 37, almost 38 $1 million every 24 hours, and then you have a 381 million-dollar market cap. So these guys are just getting started, and I feel like the unfair part is when you put all this pressure on tokens like this or market makers like this, and they haven't had a chance yet. And for those of you holding tokens like Aerodrome Finance, you still have to be congratulated because there's a lot of FUD that gets said out there, and there's a lot of unfair expectations too early that are put on them when these guys are really doing well considering the market conditions and everything that's going around. They're still bouncing back with they're bouncing with the yo-yo effect of the market that's happening. But as soon as they lose a bunch of their gains, they gain them right back. I really believe that as soon as this election gets closer and starts look more favorably toward tokens like Bitcoin, of course, and Ethereum and things of nature, but these are going to overflow. All of those regulations and just the market sentiment is overall for crypto is going to overflow into the entire market, and then, of course, you're going to get more people buying tokens on the base network, which is only going to push it up, and also it's going to push up Uniswap as well. So, we're just I don't believe this is going to fail. I don't believe there's no way that this token can fail at all. I want to take you over here and I want to show you something else because I want to go over here and I want to show you where we are as far as DEX. I'm on DEX Tools, my favorite, one of my favorite places to look at tokens. And you look at Uniswap again. Their market cap is $3.5 billion. But if you look at their holders, they got 381,000 holders. 381,000. Remember, these guys have been around since 2021, probably at the beginning of 2021. These guys have been around that long, and this is how many holders. But when you compare them to Aerodrome Finance, and you look at how long Aerodrome Finance been around, and let's just do that for all of you newbies out there. If we come back here, these guys, did I put it on all? Yeah, I put it on all. These guys been around really February 2024, and I want you guys to see something out there. Now, this is why I'm bullish, because if you look at this, look where we at. We're at 156,000 holders. And when you compare that to here, guys, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. And we accumulated this within months. Within months. Within no time. So if you jump over here, and then the reason I want you to see this, if you look at our market cap, and you look at where we are now, both have pretty much the same amount of tokens. And you jump over here to market cap of, and I've already done this for you. You take Aerodrome Finance where we are right now, 68 cent, and you give them this market cap, which is a 3 billion market cap. We give them Uniswap market cap, and that already puts us at 11x at $7.88. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You have to do the research. You do the research. These guys, Uniswap is the pioneer. Let's just get it out the way. They are the pioneer and considered the OG when it comes to the DEXs. These guys have been around. I told you they're like synonymous with how you say go Google it. You're going to say go Uniswap. But that's going to change. The only thing that has them where they are right now, which is really a big thing, is they're just not for one exchange or one DEX or whatever. These guys can be used all over the place, which makes them they're such broadly used, which brings in more people. But I believe that what Coinbase is doing with the base network, what they are doing, and it's always going to be a lot of doubt when when you go up against a giant such as Uniswap, and you go up against somebody like that, there's always going to be a lot of doubt. There's always going to be a lot of doubt. And it's kind of like venture capitalists. And this is what I like about Coinbase Ventures being in on them, because when it comes to venture capitalists with anything, these guys are, of course, they want to make money. But and I'm listening to actually a book on venture capitalists, and the thing is, what they look for, they look at someone. They don't want to look for the same project. They're looking ahead. They're looking at tomorrow. They're looking at someone upsetting the fruit basket. That's what they're looking for. So you look at what Coinbase is doing, and they're doing it on base, and they're just strictly doing it on base. A lot of people look at that and was like, well, Aerodrome Finance is just on base. That's it. How can they ever compete with the likes of a Uniswap when a Uniswap is so broadly used? Well, you got to think it must be something. And you look at the tokens that's on there now, and you look at the tokens that's slowly getting integrated on there now. Look at how well Brett has done and is doing. And you look at all the people that's starting to launch over there as we speak. Just think about how powerful that's going to be. I'm not saying that when they dethrone, and I truly believe they're going to dethrone Uniswap. I'm not saying when they dethrone Uniswap, people are going to stop using Uniswap. No, because Uniswap is so broadly used. But make no mistake, base network is something to be contended with. And I've already shown you, the proof is what they show you. They're not hiding it. If you go to the Aerodrome Finance Twitter, you'll see their measuring stick is always Uniswap. And not only are we just like Uniswap, we're blowing them out the water. So next is the retail investors. When the retail investors come in and they start using the base network more and more, the trickle down effect is going to be the price, and the price is definitely, it's going to rise. It's going to rise. So I think that they can't fail. And you almost be a fool to bet against them. I'm not saying that your portfolio should be overwhelmingly nothing but Aerodrome Finance. No, I would never say that for any token. But I believe every portfolio should have some exposure to these next frontier type projects. And I believe that the base network and what Coinbase and them doing over there with Aerodrome Finance is one of those next frontier level type tokens. So you guys let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you still hold your aerodrome, if you're still bullish on it, and where do you see things going. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments, guys. To the next one, I'm out.